producers who are going to be involved in the legacy. We're going to bring the best of the best that our farms have to offer.
100%.
We want to showcase these animals. We want them to be on a national platform. We want to make a huge splash. We want the world to know they're here.
We're going to do
We
that.
are going to.
It's
So,
not want at this point. This is
yeah.
what we are going to do.
Yep.
And that's just it.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
There's nothing going to stop us. I remember being laughed at, literally laughed at over the summer of the secretary of the other association because I hadn't raised sheep as long as she had, or I didn't know what we were doing. We didn't even have an animal that, we're having a sale. What are you talking about? You guys don't even have any animals. Don't ever underestimate what God has planned.
That's right.
Because not only have we been surrounded by so many consignments that we're not actually able to take all the consignments from outside people now, but we have 14 going to be bred to, we're actually turning them in the middle of May.
Yes.
They will be bred to our Carbide Sons show. Half of them, the other half we're going to breed to Big Shot.
Right.
So they will be confirmed bred by the sale time, which they will lamb 3 weeks to a month after sale time. So we will also have at least 10 ewe lambs from our place,
10,
depending on how many I want to let go of.
10 to
I said we weren't gonna
15.
keep any, but now I'm like
10 to 15, leaning towards 15.
we have Still Waters, who is bringing a group of them. We're looking at 10. We've got Mr. Yoder down in Alabama. He's going to bring some bred ewes, and these are all going to be full bloods.
And we'll have.
This is the first, besides Pico Vine sale in last October. This will be the first time on a auction platform that ewes are available.
Yes.
And so, come hungry
at a live auction.
Yes, at a live auction. We are also going to we have full blood rams. So we'll do the full blood rams, the bred ewes, the full blood ewes, and then we're going to move into F2 bred ewes, F1 bred ewes, and then we'll sell the open F2s and open F1s. We will not be doing any percentage rams, but every farm that is at the legacy is going to have full or percentage rams available. We are commercial people, and we understand that not everybody's going to be able to grab a hold of a full blood and move forward. And I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, don't sell percentage rams because blah 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 blah." And I'm telling you right now, where our stance is, if you can get a 50% ram in your flock, and then the next year get F2, do not sit on these percentage rams. Is the one thing that I have to say to people.
Yes.
Keep moving your genetics forward. Every year you're going to get a little bit more growth on those lambs. You're going to get a little bit more paycheck, and keep working towards a full blood animal. But we know where people are. We've been there. I would have much rather had a percentage ram than I would have had another breed that wasn't going to work for us at the time.
Right.
So we have a lot going on. We have.
And these animals will be what they
Yes.
what we say they are.
Because we are doing we are going to go do farm tours all summer long.
Yep.
And so that's exciting. We get to go meet all the producers that are going to be in our sale, whether that be in South Dakota, Nebraska, New York, whatever. We're coming.
Yeah, this is not going to be a throw together type thing.
We're going to go.
This is going to be professionally done.
Yep. The farmers are aware that we're going to be showcasing them. They're going to showcase themselves. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Doug is going to be, if you know Doug at RSG, he is bringing a ram to sell a share in. I know everybody should put their hands up because that is going to be an amazing opportunity. Yeah. RSG is huge as far as embryologists. The amount of semen and things that they would move with this ram would be incredible.
Yes. They do a lot for this breed of sheep.
Yes.
They do a lot.
And Peak Ovine will also be bringing a embryo sales. We're just kind of giving an overview of things that will be available. They're going to be bringing a pick of the litter type thing. So they have all their embryos in, and they're going to be lambing them out, I believe, in September. And so you will actually get to go to their farm and pick out whatever's out there. You get first pick of any embryo lamb that they have. So there's going to be semen. We're talking to Grandma about maybe some embryos, just some different things that just to offer. And Friday night, we're going to have Meet the Farmer night, which is where everybody can come. It's going to be really relaxed. We're going to be set up. We'll talk about different operations.
Tell them where it's at first.
It's at the Ozarks Empire Fairgrounds, and it will be that Friday. We'll probably start Meet the Farmer night about 3 and then go on into the evening. Just everybody can meet and greet. And then Saturday, we will start in the morning. I'm going to tell them. Big Tom Perkins off the Grazing Sheep podcast. I'm the number one fan. He has agreed to come and he is going to be giving a speech. It's probably going to be the highlight of my weekend.
Right.
And so he's going to talk about grazing, whatever he chooses to talk about, we will listen.
Yep.
And then Doug, CAWG, is going to talk. Probably going to have some more speakers. And then the sale's going to start at 1 and it will be smooth sailing from then on.
Mm-hmm.
Every animal that comes will be DNA'd and registered. That is,
Correct.
there is no, absolutely no, what am I trying to say?
No exceptions.
Exceptions on that, yeah.
Yeah. You are, when you bid at this sale, you bid with confidence because you know without a shadow of a doubt that that's what it is. And that's the way this is going to be run from now until the end of this.
Absolutely. And this is something we plan on doing forever and ever. Amen. We just want to bring community together. We want to bring people together in a positive way. We want breeders to be happy. We want to showcase. The Peace in the Valley Farms page is for our farm to showcase, but it really is to bring everybody together. We love to see people having lambs.
And even if you have no interest in buying a sheep at our sale, come. Mm-hmm. We want everybody to come and see what it's about.
Yep.
If you've never seen them before, this is your chance.
Yep.
You know, our doors are always open to the public.
Yeah.
We had people here just this week that don't even own sheep, but they're interested.
I was at a show and booked it.
And
I forgot. And hubby was in his shorts with the hairy chest making breakfast and somebody knocks on the door. So anytime, we just have a great community around this breed.
Yes.
Regardless of all the chatter that's going on in the background. If you really want to see these sheep, I would just encourage you to, the people that are nonstop chattering about the negative things in the breed, are they having farm tours? Is their place available? Can you go see them? Can you just show up? I had a guy the other day, I jumped over the fence and did a little shimmy dance, turned around, and there was a guy standing there. I didn't even know he was stopping by. Are their doors open to that point? Because if they're not, what are they hiding?
Right.
Because there's so many farms who are talking publicly about this breed and promoting them and pushing them out there that have an open door policy. We're not afraid. We're not lying.
No.
Everything that we say about these sheep is the truth. And if you don't believe it, come see it.
Yeah. Door's still open.
Absolutely. And if you want to get a plane ticket, that's available to you too. We're all going over. When I say we all, I include myself in the group, but I will not be partaking in the flight. But we all as a group are going over to Australia. Again, Ryan's going this summer. There's several other people that will be joining you. We could not afford anything that we've done, but we made it happen regardless of the cost. He went to Australia. We are country folks. We don't take vacation. We don't do anything.
No.
But we did not want to tell people about this breed without seeing it for ourselves and knowing for a matter of fact.
Right.
And you cannot understand this breed until you see it for yourself.
No, you can't.
So,
and that's why we encourage people to come.
Yeah.
And even like I said at the sale, if you have no desire to even think about buying one, just come see them. Come see what the hype is all about.
Yes.
Hype
is something to me that people try to sell you that doesn't live up to expectation.
Right.
But if you bought an Australian and you were not happy with it, I would take it off your hands in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
I
Reach
would
out.
not for a second step back.
Reach out.
There's been a lot of, one last thing I want to talk about before we get off here, because this is something else on social media that has been going around, is there's a lot of people talking about the hair on the wool on the backs of the sheep and things like that. A lot of these genetics that are here, the first tank I think come over in 2017. This breed just started going with wool breeds in 2007 or 9. I'm not going to be quoted on that. I'll have to ask Graham. But in the very beginning stages, there was a lot of wool in this breed. That's obvious.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. A Texel, a Dorset,
Mm-hmm.
a Dorper, they still hold a lot of wool, and a Van Ruy. So there's two different worlds because of everything that's happened with these associations and things not moving as they should. Now the tanks are coming every 6 months, but for many, many years, because of all the things that was really dark and nobody wanted to uncover, we had old genetics. There's still a tank out there from that first tank of lambs being born.
Where's it at?
Stop it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. There's still a tank of those genetics being born. So it's very confusing. So people's like, oh, that's not an Australian. That's not an Australian. It would be like you looking back at the horse industry and saying a horse from 2080 or something was the same horse today. It's still a horse, but they're two totally different worlds.
Right.
Tatty Kell has caught traction and moved so fast, or so forward so fast in the last 5 or 6 years, but we haven't had those genetics here. So do not be fooled.
Well,
Ask people questions about the genetics and when they came. Ask them what year they, what babies, even if they're a brand new baby, what year were those used genetic or embryos off of?
the embryos are not hard to get. That is a
No.
misconception.
Tatty Kell, now that Tatty Kell has taken over,
Right.
it's not hard to get.
There is a whole team of amazing people over there working their asses off
Yes.
for this.
Yes.
They're not hard to get.
Yes. But everything that the bad rumors, the this and that, it's either common sense in farming. I know that there's a rumor, oh my gosh, all the rams have one nut.
Okay.
You are going to have a one-nutted animal. People have one nut. Dogs have one nut.
It happens.
There's a commercial sale. How many one-nutted Katahdin Dorsets? I mean, just
I didn't know that anybody was keeping track.
things can happen. Apparently, guys, some of this stuff that's being said is just common sense in farming. I mean, it really is. And it's common sense in the breed. If we have animals being born from 10 years ago to now, if we have a parrot mouth that's in the breed, hey, I had a Dorper that has a parrot mouth. I mean, that's just common sense.
Right.
It's not that there's major flaws in the breed. It's just it's farming.
And people
It's
like this,
nature.
they're not going to go away.
No, they're
Let's
not.
just put light on that.
But we wanted to get this video out. We wanted to talk about our story. We want to talk about the legacy. We really, truly wanted to just talk about a lot of things that we haven't talked about before to get this out in the open. No more anything hidden in the dark.
No,
We're
we don't
very
have anything to
transparent.
hide.
No.
If
But we haven't talked about it because
Right.
we have tried everything that we can do not to fuel the fire. But we're done.
Yeah.
We are fed up.
I
We're
got a gut
tired.
full of it.
We're not listening to it anymore.
No.
If it is said about us, we are going to speak back on it. And we will come with facts
Right.
of things that we know for a fact. We would never speak out of term. We would never speak out of anything because we are representatives of
Well,
Tatty Kell, and we would never.
Time out. Let's just put light back on the subject that you weren't mouthing rich people that were out here playing.
Yeah.
You guys were insulting people that were starving to death trying to make ends meet and make a farm payment so that our kids are fed and the roof gets to stay over their head.
Yeah.
You weren't mouthing people just blowing money like it was going out of style.
No, we have fought.
I just
Tooth
want
and
that
nail.
known.
Yes.
That's not who we are,
No.
but thank you for dumping gas on the fire.
Yeah, we fought for everything that we have. And I know, and I'm so glad that this happened to Stillwaters and John and Sarah. I'm sorry that it did happen to you, but I am glad that it happened because I feel like in this
Another
process,
hard-working class of
very
people
hard worker, just out there,
just living it.
they're just trying to survive.
Yeah.
But this past week, we had done a podcast with them and talked about, and I'll release the whole thing so everybody can hear, but I showed a clip, and I know that in the back of everybody's minds, people has said, oh, Marquis and Ryan, Dax, Pico Mine, whoever that they have attacked had to do something to these people for them to act like this.
Right.
Well, we seen this week with some good, honest Christian people who wouldn't even had social media had it not been for us pushing them because they have Australians to get into it, that released a clip about their experience, about what they had going on at their farm, and were brutally attacked online.
Just saying, hey, we're here.
Yep, and telling what their rams were capable of, and got brutally attacked online. So there is nothing that anybody has to do just to speak positivity about this breed. You might have some backlash for coming out, but guess what? It's short-term pain for long-term gain, and that's how we see it. But you do have a community around you. And with that being said, we're going to wrap up the negativity. You'll never hear about our story and this part of the life that we've lived again. But
No, but
for
now
us
it's
to
out
move
there.
forward,
It's out there.
it's here.
If there's something else left to say, go ahead.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be just throw it over the back shoulder and on the back burner.
Yep.
If you have the nerve to say something, just know that we will say something back.
Yep.
And that's,
But people know where we stand now.
yes.
So with that being said, we are here. We know what people are going through out there. We understand. We have an awesome group of mentors. Through all of this and being treated this way, it has fueled our fire to help people and be
Oh, yeah.
more supportive and grow this community far more than what we ever even had imagined in the very first places.
Yeah.
I do have a chip on my shoulder, and it is against people who try to tear down others. So
Yeah.
we will wrap this up. We hope we see you guys in September.
Yes,
we hope you
come-
start following
come out,
the
support the
Legacy
sale.
page, Australian White Genetics Stud Book. We also have openings for embryos and AI here at our farm in the
Yeah,
fall.
we do that on facility.
Yep. So a lot of good stuff that's happening. Sorry we had to talk about all this negativeness, but now we're going to move forward in a positive manner. And I'm going to end with my super original slogan: "The future's bright with the Australian White."
That's the cheesiest thing ever.